The 2024 Paris Olympics witnessed a historic and vibrant debut of breaking, commonly known as breakdancing, as it spun its way onto the grand Olympic stage. Amidst the splendor of Paris Place de la Concorde, the world watched as 17 talented B-girls showcased their skills in a series of electrifying battles, blending athleticism, artistry, and the rich cultural heritage of hip-hop. Japan's B-girl Ami, whose real name is Ami Yuasa, emerged victorious, clinching the inaugural women's gold medal after a fierce final battle against Lithuania's Dominika Nika Bainvik. China's Lu 671 Qingyi secured the bronze, marking a triumphant moment for the sport as it made its Olympic debut. However, the celebration was bittersweet, as breaking's inclusion in future games remains uncertain. It has already been excluded from the Los Angeles 2028 program, casting doubt on whether this dynamic and culturally significant sport will have a lasting presence in the Olympic movement. One of the athletes who found herself at the center of the spotlight was Rachael Gunn. Brought a wealth of experience and a unique perspective to the competition. However, her journey in Paris was far from smooth. Despite her passion and creativity, Gunn lost all 3 of her pool matches and faced a wave of criticism on social media, where her unconventional style and attire were subjects of intense scrutiny. Gunn's choice to wear the Australian Olympic tracksuit, a departure from the streetwear donned by most of her competitors, became a focal point of debate. She addressed the criticism with poise, explaining that wearing the green and gold uniform was a moment of pride for her, particularly because the shirt featured an indigenous print on the arms. "I don't know why some of the other girls didn't want to wear their kit," Gunn remarked. "It was a real moment of pride for me to wear the Australian uniform." Despite the challenges, Gunn remained undeterred, standing by her artistic approach to breaking. "All my moves are original," she said. "Creativity is really important to me. I go out there and I show my artistry. Sometimes it speaks to the judges, and sometimes it doesn't. I do my thing, and it represents art. That is what it is about." Gunn, who holds a PhD in breakdancing and dance culture and lectures at Macquarie University, emphasized the significance of her participation. "I was never going to beat these girls on what they do best, the dynamic and the power moves, so I wanted to move differently, be artistic and creative, because how many chances do you get in a lifetime to do that on an international stage? I was always the underdog and wanted to make my mark in a different way." Despite not advancing in the competition, Gunn received recognition from various media outlets. NBC New York praised her as a breaking hero, and Rolling Stone highlighted her as an athlete who, despite losing the dance battles, won our hearts. These accolades underscored the impact Gunn made, not just as a competitor, but as a representative of the artistic spirit of breaking. The debut of breaking at the Olympics was a significant cultural milestone, bringing the urban sport from the block parties of the Bronx to one of Paris' most opulent public spaces. The competition, which saw B-girls from countries as diverse as Japan, Lithuania, Morocco, and Australia, was an exuberant celebration of hip-hop culture on a global stage. Rapper Snoop Dogg, who served as a sports commentator for NBC, added to the spectacle, further connecting breaking's roots to its modern-day Olympic expression. However, the sport's future in the Olympics remains uncertain. Gunn offered a powerful rebuttal to those who questioned breaking's place in the Games. "What is an Olympic sport? What are the similarities between dressage and artistic swimming and the 100-meter sprint and the pentathlon?" she asked rhetorically. "Breaking is clearly athletic. It clearly requires a whole level of dedication across a number of different aspects. It's really bringing a new level of excitement." As the Olympic community reflects on breaking's historic debut, the conversation continues about its place in future games. While the men's competition still awaits its turn, with Australia's 16-year-old b-boy Jeff Dunn, known as J-Attack, set to compete, the impact of breaking's first appearance will undoubtedly resonate long after the final battles are fought. Whether or not breaking returns to the Olympics, its debut in Paris has left an indelible mark on both the sport and the Games, celebrating the fusion of athleticism, artistry, and cultural expression.